As of 2015, the Gary Stock Company features responsive design as an option for all of its Nissan websites. Responsive design is a powerful tool that allows websites to format themselves to fit on any size screen on any device. SitePoint.com says that responsive web design is one of the most important technologies to appear in recent years, and Wired magazine says that responsive design is fast becoming the de facto standard. This includes not only an explanation of what responsive design is, but also a case study on one of our Nissan dealerships, Laurentides Nissan, located in Quebec, Canada. What is responsive design? Responsive design is a website technique that reshapes the website to match the device on which it's being viewed. So instead of images and text being cut off depending on the browser window size or the screen resolution and size of the device that you're using, the website itself automatically reformats and reshapes itself to fit on any screen on which it's viewed. The pieces of the website rearrange themselves like a puzzle to best fit the screen that you're currently using. GSC Responsive Web constructs over 90 versions of each page to accommodate virtually any display device on the market both today and tomorrow. This means that websites designed by GSC will look as beautiful on a 32-inch monitor as they would on an iPhone 5, as they will on an iPhone 7. Images can be uploaded at the highest possible resolution without any distortion occurring on smaller screens. This means that dealers can upload beautiful, high-quality images and have those images appear as crisp and clean on a small screen as well as on a large screen. What gives responsive design the edge is that it provides a more compelling messaging and branding standard. Dealers can paint on a larger canvas that's 50% wider than standard websites. It allows for a more fluid and seamless user experience that provides consistency across different devices and is especially powerful for mobile use. It also provides greater marketing visibility. As of 2015, Google has changed its search algorithms to rank websites that feature responsive design higher than those that don't. This means that sites designed responsively have an edge over competitors. Responsive design also makes it easy for sites to transition and manage for the future. Dealers and marketing teams can continue to use a familiar content management system, and it's also future-proof as new devices are released with vendors. Here's an example of a non-responsive website versus a GSC-designed responsive website. On the left, you can see a competitor's website when forced into a small browser window or onto a small screen. The images here are cut off, the text is not fully visible, and important aspects like the top navigation and search bar are not accessible. Images and text do not resize to fit the various screen and window sizes, and images are both cut off and not visible. Now on the right, you can see a GSC-designed responsive website when formatted to fit a small screen. You can see that items on the home page automatically resize and rearrange to fit any window. There's a button at the top right-hand corner that expands a navigation that's fully visible on any size screen, as well as large, prominent CTA buttons that prompt visitors to visit different pages within the website. And perhaps most importantly, the dealership's individual logo is featured prominently. Why do you benefit from responsive design? Responsive design is beneficial because mobile visibility is more important than ever. You can see in the graph at right evidence too that in 2014 the number of mobile web users has surpassed the number of desktop web users. This means that more people are accessing the internet via their mobile devices and tablets than they are using PCs and laptops. Responsive design websites ensure that content will always appear perfectly formatted across any size screen, including tablets, iPhones, Androids, and PCs and laptops. This is an example of a case study that we did using Google Analytics for one of our Nissan websites, Laurentides Nissan, located in Quebec. This graph at the left details the mobile traffic from when we started taking data in 2013 to date. You can see on the graph that mobile traffic for the Laurentides Nissan website has increased nearly 200% in 2015 versus 2014. It's also important to note that responsive design was implemented in April of 2015, which is the second quarter. And the increase in mobile traffic from second quarter versus the first quarter of 2015 is 128%. Here we can see the increase in traffic on Laurentides Nissan since the launch of responsive design. The above graph shows all traffic, PC and mobile, since the website's launch. The date that we added responsive design to this website is marked with both the green dot and the red arrow. Since the launch of the responsive design template for Laurentides Nissan, traffic has increased over all platforms, not just mobile. You can see visually how much higher the traffic has been since April of 2015 versus the traffic previous. Overall sessions have increased 175% from the second quarter compared to the first quarter of 2015. This graph details a year-over-year comparison of traffic on Laurentides Nissan. Traffic from 2015 is shown with the blue line, and 2014 traffic is shown with an orange line. You can see very clearly that the Laurentides Nissan homepage has seen an increase in overall traffic. There's been an increase in sessions, individual users, and overall page views in 2015 over 2014. And from Q4 of 2014 to Q1 of 2015 alone, there was a 145 increase in overall sessions on the site. In conclusion, responsive design allows for a better user experience across all platforms, including on mobile devices. Google Analytics information shows that traffic has steadily increased on our example website, Laurentides Nissan, since launch. Furthermore, since the launch on our responsive design platform, there's been dramatic increases in traffic on both desktop and mobile. And one can assume that due to the increasing demand for mobile web content, the current mobile-friendly design on Laurentides Nissan will continue to draw mobile traffic. What this means for you is that regardless of any changes that occur on mobile devices, that a site that is designed responsively will be able to format itself to screens that exist now and screens that will exist in the future. If the trend for mobile traffic increases, as it has done over the past 2 years, then more people will be visiting automotive retail websites using mobile devices than ever before. It's important to be able to have your site be visible to people on mobile, which will increase the overall users accessing your site, which will increase the overall leads generated by your site, which will eventually lead to higher sales.